Okay guys, today what I have for you is a Ardent Apex Grand in a 6:5 to 1 gear ratio. And what this video is going to be on is a just stupid easy trick if you have issues with reinstalling your centrifugal braking system. So let me take this apart for you real quick. For those of you who haven't seen Ardent reels, that there's their 270 magnetic brake system there and their centrifugal braking system here. Now I just got this reel brand new yesterday. When I was trying to adjust the actual centrifugal braking system, the entire system itself just fell out. Now if you can see this sticker here, that sticker there is located on the bottom of your reels. This reel batch was J16. So I'm truly hoping it was just maybe a manufacturer error in installation, that maybe it wasn't completely seated in. But I'm going to show you a trick that I found that helped me put it back together. So yesterday all I was doing was trying to actually adjust the centrifugal braking system, and like I said, the whole thing just fell out. It may have been only 5 minutes, but man, it felt like maybe 20 minutes worth of me trying to put it back together, and I just couldn't get it back together where the brake pads would stay in place. They would just constantly fall out. As you can see here, when I pulled them out, they all just kind of dumped out. So it has six brake pads, and it comes with 6 replacement ones. Now, like I said, this is going to be a stupid easy trick to help you put it back together if you're cleaning it, replacing brake pads, whatever the case might be. What I did is I used tape. This one here is 100-mile-per-hour tape. Basically all I would say is get something that's kind of wide in width so you can cut yourself out a nice little square, and then poke a hole in the middle of it. And what that's going to be for is so that this piece can drop through the center of that. What you're going to do now is you're going to take your centrifugal brake system, and with the tape keeps sticking to my finger, with the T-slots, hopefully that's focusing in, facing upward. You're going to center it over your hole, especially if you didn't get your hole centered on your tape. And you're going to reinstall these brake pads. Now with these brake pads, once again, hopefully that is focusing in. There's a little pocket, little cup end. You want that side facing up, where the other end, if I can hold this upright for you, is a closed end. So with the whole side facing up, you're going to just reinstall all these brake pads, using the tape to help hold them in place. This part of the video here is going to take a second. Okay, once you have them all back in, just make sure they're all nice and seated and the pad portion is stuck to the tape to help hold it in line. Now you can move it freely without really worrying about them falling out. Now you're going to just take your spool, insert it into that hole, and push your internal centrifugal braking system back into place. And then if you could hear that just a second ago, it clipped back in. Kind of locked itself back in. I'm going to just make sure that it's locked back in. And then at this point here, especially if you have some real sticky tape you're using, just carefully pull it back off. Alright you guys, like I said, it took me it felt like 20 minutes, it could have been only 5 minutes until I figured out this little trick. to help make it easier for me to put this part of the braking system back together. Once you're done with that, you can just reinsert your spool, put your brake pad side, your magnetic brake side panel back on, tighten down your actual locking screw here, and you're set and you're done and ready to go. Like I said, this is a really simple, dumb trick that I just figured it helped simplify the reinstall of that braking system. And I figured, you know, why not actually share this to you guys just in case if any of you run into this issue as well. Alright you guys, thank you and take care.